Have you ever felt like giving up? Like the weight of failure was too heavy to bear? We all face moments when it seems easier to stay down than to get back up. But today, I'm going to share with you why falling isn't just normal. It's an essential part of achieving greatness. Through powerful stories of resilience and triumph, you'll discover why your setbacks might just be setting you up for your greatest comeback. Let's start with a story that changed the face of basketball forever. In 1978, a young Michael Jordan was cut from his high school varsity basketball team. This moment could have crushed his spirit and ended his basketball journey before it began. Instead, he used this rejection as fuel, practicing relentlessly in his backyard until the early hours of the morning. Jordan would go on to become not just a basketball legend, but a global icon, proving that our lowest moments can become our greatest motivation. Consider J.K. Rowling's journey to success. Before Harry Potter became a worldwide phenomenon, Rowling was a single mother living on welfare, battling depression, and facing rejection after rejection from publishers. She typed her manuscript on an old manual typewriter, writing in cafes to save on heating bills at home. 12 publishing houses rejected her manuscript before Bloomsbury finally gave her a chance. Today, the Harry Potter series has sold over 500 million copies worldwide. Think about Nelson Mandela, who spent 27 years in prison, much of it in a tiny cell on Robben Island. During those dark years, he could have given in to bitterness and despair. Instead, he used his time to study, to strengthen his resolve, and to develop the leadership qualities that would eventually help him unite a divided nation. His story teaches us that even in our darkest moments, we can choose to cultivate strength and wisdom. These stories aren't just about famous people overcoming obstacles. They're blueprints for resilience that we can all follow. Research shows that resilience isn't something we're born with. It's a skill we develop through facing and overcoming challenges. Each time we fall and get back up, we're not just recovering, we're building stronger emotional and mental muscles. Consider the Japanese art of kintsugi, where broken pottery is repaired with gold, making it more beautiful and valuable than before. This philosophy suggests that our breaks and repairs become part of our history, not something to hide, but something to showcase. Like these golden-veined pottery pieces, our struggles and recoveries make us uniquely beautiful and strong. The science behind resilience is fascinating. When we face adversity and overcome it, our brains actually create new neural pathways. These pathways make us better equipped to handle future challenges. It's like upgrading your mental software through real-world experience. Each setback becomes an opportunity for this crucial neural development. Think about a time when you faced a significant setback. Maybe you lost a job, failed an important exam, or experienced a personal loss. In that moment, it might have felt like the end of the world. But looking back now, you can probably identify ways that experience made you stronger, wiser, or more compassionate. This is the transformative power of resilience in action. The business world is full of comeback stories that prove this principle. Steve Jobs was famously fired from Apple, the company he co-founded. During his time away, he founded Pixar and developed the leadership skills that would eventually help him return to Apple and transform it into one of the world's most valuable companies. His exile became the foundation for his greatest achievements. Walt Disney was fired from a newspaper for lacking imagination and having no original ideas. He went on to create an entertainment empire that has brought joy to billions of people. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before successfully inventing the light bulb. When asked about his failures, he famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." The path to success is rarely a straight line. It's more like a winding road with unexpected turns, steep climbs, and occasional dead ends. Each obstacle you encounter is not a roadblock, but a checkpoint, a chance to prove your commitment to your goals and to develop the strength needed for the journey ahead. Consider athletes who recover from career-threatening injuries. They don't just heal physically, they often return stronger, more focused, and more determined than ever. This phenomenon, known as post-traumatic growth, shows how adversity can become a catalyst for extraordinary achievement when approached with the right mindset. The key to building resilience lies in changing how we view failure. Instead of seeing it as a final verdict on our abilities, we need to view it as feedback, valuable information that can guide our next attempts. Every no brings us closer to a yes. Every mistake teaches us what doesn't work, and every setback contains the seeds of future success. Modern psychology has identified several components of resilience: maintaining perspective, developing emotional awareness, building strong support networks, and practicing self-care. These aren't just theoretical concepts. They're practical tools we can use to strengthen our ability to bounce back from adversity. The digital age has created new challenges, but also new opportunities for resilience. Social media can make it seem like everyone else is succeeding while we struggle. Remember that these platforms show highlight reels, not behind-the-scenes footage. Everyone faces setbacks. Some just choose not to broadcast them. Consider the power of community in building resilience. When we share our struggles and successes with others, we create a network of support that can lift us when we fall. This is why support groups, mentorship programs, and even social media communities can be powerful tools for maintaining motivation during difficult times. The most successful people aren't those who never fail. They're the ones who never give up. They understand that failure is not the opposite of success. It's a component of success. Each setback provides valuable lessons that contribute to eventual triumph. This perspective shift can transform how we approach challenges. Think about mountaineers climbing Mount Everest. They don't reach the summit in one straight shot. They climb to higher camps, then return to base camp to acclimatize. This process of going up and down, though it might seem like moving backward, is essential for ultimate success. Our journey to any significant goal often follows a similar pattern. The stories of comeback and resilience aren't just inspiring, they're instructive. They show us that our current circumstances don't define our future potential. They remind us that every great achievement in human history was preceded by numerous setbacks and failures. What sets achievers apart is their response to these challenges. Your own story of resilience is being written right now. Every challenge you face, every setback you overcome, adds another chapter to your journey. The question isn't whether you'll face difficulties. You will. The question is how you'll respond when they arrive. Will you let them define you, or will you use them as stepping stones to something greater? Consider this. Every time you choose to get back up after falling, you're not just helping yourself, you're inspiring others. Your resilience creates ripple effects that impact your family, friends, and community. You never know who might be watching and drawing strength from your example. The path forward isn't about avoiding failure. It's about embracing it as part of the journey. It's about understanding that our greatest weaknesses can become our greatest strengths when we approach them with courage and determination. Every setback is an opportunity to demonstrate the power of the human spirit. Remember, strength isn't about never falling. It's about rising every time we fall. It's about maintaining hope when things seem hopeless, finding light in the darkness, and believing in ourselves when no one else does. Your capacity for resilience is far greater than you imagine. Today marks a new chapter in your story. Whether you're facing a personal challenge, professional setback, or life-changing obstacle, remember that you have within you the same resilience that has powered every great comeback in history. Your next chapter begins now. What will you write in it?